Good morning, strangers. Today we are back with Silent Hill Origins. Now, when we last left off, we were dealing with the, I guess, potential murder of our father. I initially said it was by a shotgun, but evidence reveals that he probably died of a broken heart. We do have a shotgun in our inventory, which is an appreciable fact. Now, let's make sure our levels are looking clean. Our mic probably needs to be slightly more sensitive on the avatar. Just a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. There's always something to try and improve with this shit, right? Like, that's something I've noticed when streaming. Every time I start the stream, there's always something that's wrong. But, you know, I try and make small incremental changes as I progress. So, let's start that save game. Yes, come on, game. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's just taking a moment. Okay, just trying to remember the controls. Gun up. Good. Square to run. That's going to be important. Okay. Now, our general goal has been to get into room 500. Now, that requires going to the kind of dark side. That was a thing that we discovered. But I think we might have potentially got some access. Let's check our inventory and see what items we've got. We do have a golden wedding ring. To my June bride, love forever. Oh, right, yes, because we've got day 12, June bride. That's okay, his royal frogginess. I appreciate the fact that you still care enough to hang. I hope your assignment goes well, though. Love forever, Richard. I feel like we're going to be working towards a date of some description. I mean, yeah, Grizza, right? Like, the whole world is kind of going to shit, but I feel like the UK is especially going to shit. We are definitely going for a new, going into a new recession. We also managed to crash the pound against the US dollar. I don't know if you've been aware of that, but the pound went from like I think it was like 120, 120 to 10. Like, the pound is now worth 20% less. So anything that we would normally buy in, right, is now worth 20% less, which means my spending ability, right, my ability to buy food is now 20% less. Here, let's switch which mode we're in, because this one's broke. Okay, there we go. That one's better. Now the thing is, there was this like rotary calendar here, right? So we know the month that we want is June, and I think that's That's 6. So we want 6. Day 12. And then we want a year, right? I don't think that's a herring. I do believe that that is a carp, but that could literally be a red herring. That is possible. I think a herring is a narrower fish, top to bottom. Okay, so how old is Travis here? Because it was when he was a kid, right? So there's going to be some timing to it. Okay, 6. I thought I said this is 12. Hey, little lady red, good to see you in here. We got that at 12. So we're looking for a year, right? That is our goal. We want a year that they married, I think. There was a fish. Yeah, we're discussing whether or not it was a red herring. I think that it is in fact a carp, but I could be indeed in error there. But we've established it's probably not a herring. Why is there movement on my left there? Why is this game always full of movement? Why is there shit happening? Man, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is a dark game. That is a fantastically dark game. I mean, I think it's an excellently well put together game. It was based on a, I believe, short story. But it is absolutely dark as hell. Because, like, the good ending is where everybody dies. Like, that is the most ideal ending. And that's a horrifying ending to have. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So basically the premise of the game is you are some amount of years into the future. I'm not sure if it's made especially clear. But you are some amount of years into the future, and there is an AI that is so far advanced that it has basically turned the planet into like this completely new thing. Like it is literally like rewritten reality due to how advanced it is. And it hates humanity. It's as simple as that. It absolutely hates humanity. And so it does everything it can to torture humanity for thousands of years. Like, that's it. It's the only goal. Okay, we've unlocked that door, which is probably going to be useful for getting back quicker. But what is that? There's just movement just beyond the walls. Because of course there is. There always is. Why would this game ever have some like just nice, cozy, comfortable place? Of course it would. Oh, hello. No thank you. I'm good. Yeah, I'm just gonna dive in here a second. Alright, this is where we got that Confederate gun. Why is the carpet so squishy? It's a bit alarming. Well, this thing, Silent Hill is a vacation spot. It's just that this version of Silent Hill isn't a vacation spot. See, little Lady Red just wants to get to know Pyramid Head. You know, just like Ludlow. It's a thing. Apparently it's a really common preference. Exactly his raw frogginess. Apparently Pyramid Head is just the look. I mean, I'm not wrong, right? Like, that's the thing. I'm not wrong. Hey, you can like the nurses too. That's absolutely fine. Like, there's nothing against that. But, like, Pyramid Head is kind of the star of the show. You know, that's all I'm getting at, right? You know, like, he's the one, you know, in control of stuff. Okay, so what are we like, I'm just kind of a situation here where I'm just kind of not exactly sure where to progress. I know roughly where I want to progress. You know what, there's a shut door in the kitchen. Let's go check that out. Maybe that's a thing. Music, as always, in this game is great. I mean, that's impressive, because, oh, I remember they had the open thing where it said, oh yeah, this is the, like, gate of hell or whatever. Oh, I think this is... Yeah, okay. This unlocked once we killed What's-His-Face. God, there's just always stuff moving just off into the corners. Like here. I can hear something around here. I know that there's something around here, but I don't know where. Probably in the mist over there, if I had to guess. Okay, so maybe we need to just go running around. No, I respect that, his royal frogginess. You know, I understand that. Like, I feel most people who are interested in Pyramid Head are interested in him because he is fundamentally, like, I'm not going to say, like, the ultimate top, but he's, like, absolutely identified as the more dominant character, right? I mean, he runs around the place stabbing people, right? Like, that's a thing. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, that is the characteristic of someone who has no problem taking what he wants. Now, I recognize that that is a vastly over-accentuated version of that characteristic, but it is a characteristic that in fantasy is appealing to people. Part of the same reason why a lot of people are kind of into serial killers, you know? I mean, it's weird, but it's a thing that people are into. I personally, you know, I'm not someone who's going to be... as in they find themselves sexually attracted to serial killers. Like, the concept of a serial killer turns them on. Sometimes, in particular, like, particular serial killers. Like, they normally... Most serial killers have fan clubs. That kind of thing. Oh, this is new. We weren't able to go in here before for some reason, or I didn't go in. Maybe I just missed this place. That's possible. Maybe I just completely missed it. Okay, we've got some broken locks and broken doors. It's all good. It's all fine. I mean... What kind of tea pie are we talking? Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe you're based in the UK, so it'd be quite a distance to get to you. Oh, you little shit. Oh, yeah, need to switch away from weapons. I forgot about that mechanic. We did find some rifle ammo, though, so I guess we're neutral. Now, see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm actually, like, anti-drug. I would say I don't mind if anyone else takes drugs, right? Like, that's their preference. I don't really care, you know? But I don't like taking mind-altering substances. That's really not my preference at all. Mostly because my parental figures were, well... The one that stuck around was a drug addict. And so I feel it's very unnatural to have... Oh, not unnatural. It's unpleasant to consider myself in that kind of completely altered state of mind. It doesn't interest me. And to the point where I, you know, avoid... Like, I avoid psychotropic medication, even. It makes me uncomfortable. As I said, I want to be clear. I'm actually for the legalization of drugs, since I believe in absolute bodily autonomy. A suitcase full of shoes. These shoes appear to be made of human leather. But yeah, like, I'm absolutely for absolute bodily autonomy. I believe that a person should have the right to take whatever drugs that they want, and I actually believe in like full legalization of recreational drugs, but only under like significant regulation, you know? Kind of like we have a lot of various painkillers and whatever that you can take over the counter. I feel like it should be kind of regulated like that. But I generally believe in absolute bodily autonomy, just because, you know, as a human being, I don't have any right to tell you what to do with your body, right? It's your body, you know? If you want to put things in your body, well, then that's your choice. That's how it goes. Because fundamentally, I want that. As someone who's had a lot of situations where my bodily autonomy has been, you know, taken away from me without my consent, I'm very strongly opinionated in the fact that I should have that bodily autonomy. And anyone trying to take that bodily autonomy away from me dies. Like, it's that simple. If you try and take my bodily autonomy away from me, I will kill you, because that's not okay. It's my body. And when I say I will kill you, I mean, like, that is the maximum level of damage I am willing to do to you to achieve the goal of bodily autonomy. If you're willing to stop attempting to violate my bodily autonomy before we get to that point, that's great. I'd much prefer that. That would be more ideal. I appreciate the flowers, little lady red. But yeah, I find the question of bodily autonomy very, very important. Okay, so we've got some shoes here. We've got shoes, we've got flowers. They're adorable. The shoes are less adorable. I'm fairly certain these shoes are made from people. We've got some Ed Gein. Like, there's just Ed Gein just in the corner just crafting these shoes up from women's skin or something. That feels like something he'd do, right? I mean, they're all fleshy looking, right? Like, they've all got that Silent Hill fleshy look to them. So they all look like they're made of people. I mean, it's possible, absolutely possible, that they were donated. But that doesn't change the fact that they're potentially made of people. And you know what? Yes, it is a bad thing, because people's skin is exceptionally poor quality leather. The reason we use stuff like pig skin and cow skin for leather is because it's a very tough, durable hide. Human skin is generally much thinner. And that makes for a far less durable shoe. I feel like there should be something in here, but I'm not finding anything. Like, yeah, okay, there's some shoes here. Like, it's a suitcase full of shoes, but there's nothing to indicate to me what to do with them. Now, see, the thing is, even if you want something to be light and fashionable, you still need it to be fundamentally wearable. And I am not convinced that human skin leather would be effectively wearable. I think that you would wear through it. I mean, okay, consider the following, right? Imagine for a moment, if you would, walking on your bare hands, right? Yeah, so that was Edward Gein, the potential serial killer. Although, if I recollect Edward Gein correctly, he actually didn't do that much in the way of actual killing. He did do a lot of grave robbing, and I believe he made, yeah, he was the one that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie was based on. Although he only, I think, killed one, maybe two people, and at least one of them was an accident, in his own words. And I kind of believe him, since he genuinely seemed like he was mostly a manipulated and abused individual that didn't get the help that he needed. Yeah, no, Like, had nothing to do with Texas, had nothing to do with anything. He was just there. Okay, let's check out that shoe room. Lolo! I mean, he's probably going to take a moment while he gets in here, but when after he gets in here, he's going to be in here, and it's going to be great. Well, welcome in, Ludlow. I hope you're doing wonderfully. I know your internet is probably taking a moment to load up here, but I still appreciate that you've rated in here. You'll probably be interested in this topic, Ludlow. We were recently discussing how pretty much half the chat room wants to get topped by Pyramid Head. So, you know, if you're into that discussion, you know, that's a discussion you can have. You know, we're very supportive here, apparently, about people's preferences. Topped, Ludlow. That is to be dominated by him. You know, just pointing that out. I don't think Fried Jam is into it, but still. So, that was actually a point of discussion. So, for those of you who don't know, and I think most of you do know because, you know, Ludlow's awesome, but Ludlow is disgustingly good at Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries. As in, like, it is horrifying. As in, it is truly, genuinely terrifying how good he is at that game. But, you know, I respect the hell out of it. Also, welcome inside by Trash TV. Hope you have a good luck. Like, at the moment, I'm kind of wondering. I'm not really entirely sure what to do. Yeah, like, real talk. Ludlow not only has, I think it's like triple S ranking, or whatever the highest ranking is you can get on that, on every single, like, on every single score on the board, as far as I can tell. But he's just really good at it. Like, it's genuinely impressive. Like, I'm watching him and thinking, wow, if I'd have done that during my, like, attempted professional playthrough, I'd have had a lot less issues. Okay, put 2 rounds in that guy. Forgot to switch weapon. I believe there's like a online, yeah, there's a versus mode, which is, from what I understand, the versus mode is a little bit like the mercenaries mode, except, you know, you fight each other. Alright, it's locked. I'm guessing the... Need to reload that. Alright, that was a thing. We picked up a freaking AK at some point. Oh, that was it. We picked up an AK in a bookstore. That was the thing that happened for us. No one has punched me. It's quite nice. God damn it. You know, I appreciate the petting, but, like, you don't have to punch me first, you know? Like, it's not necessary. You could just, you know, pet me. You can just leave me to it. Like, it's fine. You don't have to abuse me. It's not legally required to abuse me. Okay, let's go into the back of the, it's funny if I get punched first. Like, I mean, like, you're not wrong, because I use a similar technique, but, like, also, it's still, I guess it's funny, right? What is it time to... Oh, of course it is. Ludlow's just going to rock out here and just going to shout at everyone. Okay, I'm really, like, unsure where I need to go here. See, like, this is why Ludlow's a great mod. He'll just like hop in and just handle stuff, right? I was watching Senpai Trash TV play Fear. That game is really fun. In fact, interestingly enough, the Fear series is what I've got lined up for the next the next, what do you call it? Gonna get played after this, basically. Yeah, like Ludlow just handles stuff. It is truly wonderful. Yep, because I can't realistically play Shattered Memories or Downpour. After this game, we're going to be playing some Fear. I mean, it's worth playing regardless. It's not the spookiest game, right? You can get Shattered Alright, that was it. I didn't want to play Shattered Memories because it's just a remake, and I'm not sure it's going to add anything else. I mean, sometimes I feel fear. Sometimes I feel terrified. Sometimes I'm alone and petrified. Something, something is a song. Yeah, like, this is the thing. I've been playing a lot of Silent Hill. I don't necessarily know if I want to play, like, just more Silent Hill. I'm, like... Because I've played most of the games that I can get to, right? Like, with Origins, I've played 5 Silent Hill games, 1 through 4 plus Origins. And... yeah, like, I know that there's Downpour and there's Shattered Memories, and Shattered Memories is basically a remake. Not a remake, it's like a retelling, I should say, right? Wait, Homecoming? I don't remember Homecoming. Alright, Downpour was the new one. There was Shattered Memories, and Homecoming I don't remember. I don't even know what platform that's on. Okay, Homecoming is the first PS3 one. So I could probably do PS3 emulation, but I'm not too into doing it. I don't think necessarily that I'm gonna get, like, when am I gonna be strapped with a gun? I mean, that's a good question. When am I gonna be strapped with a gun? I mean, I'd have to make an emote for it, and I would therefore need to make an emote, and I'm terrible at making emotes, so might be a little while. Okay, what I'm currently looking for is any door that I haven't actually checked out. Hey, Signup. Good to see you in here. I mean, to be fair, Signup, we're mostly using the hunting rifle because I can't really be bothered with the combat system in this game anymore, and I have so much ammunition, it's kind of horrifying. Okay, so I have an issue, right? As of right now, I am looking for something that is gonna find me a year, right? I want a year for my father's wedding, and I think that is gonna somehow get me progress. However, I think I've searched literally every door here that I can get to. I don't see any doors that any doors to rooms that I haven't gone in yet. Like, the only one is room 500, but I don't know how to get into room 500. It says it's locked, and I haven't got a key. Like, there's these doors up here, but I can't see a way to access those. And if we go up a floor, maybe there's something I'm missing up here. Can we get up to the second floor here? Is that possible? Okay, those stairs are broken. Those stairs are broken. Like, we've already checked out all the rooms up there. It's blocked off that way. Like, technically, this is a place that we haven't checked out, but that's all, like, that's all blocked off, so we can't access that. Okay, let's go back to the other side and see if there is something we haven't explored. Because I'm struggling a little bit. Maybe I've already come across the information I need and I just haven't realized it. Alright, here's this door. In the back of here, there should be a mirror. We're going to go through the mirror and head out onto the other side. You know, sign up. I mean, that's not too far away from, like, Jake or Wesker, right? I know in Resident Evil 6, you can just play Jake and handle that. Okay, let's look around some. There's the second floor. We've got these back rooms here, which we can't check out. Okay, let's go down to the freaking back area here. Like, again, we just need a gear. I don't know where I'm meant to find a gear. Maybe we were meant to have already seen it and I've just missed it. Ow, you little shit. Okay, now we need to... And I wanna switch weapon. God damn it. Alright, punch him up, punch him up. Ow. Ah, oh, fuck it, whatever. I don't care enough to fight these guys. I did get lightly humped. It's okay though. That just happens from now and then. And yeah, Jake is my favorite character. I do think that he is an excellent character. We're gonna heal up to get rid of that pulsating death sound. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that does heavy humping in Silent Hill 1. Look, let's not get started on Steve. Okay, Steve is problematic. Okay, that's the issue. Steve is problematic. I mean, yeah. Also, he's a little bitch, but he kisses sleeping girls, right? Like that is the problem. He kisses sleeping girls, and I do not like that. It makes me so profoundly uncomfortable. Yeah, no, I can absolutely recognize why he is like that, but that doesn't change the fact that he is like that. The heart has been broken, nothing useful is left. Yeah, pretty much. Like, he constantly ruins stuff and is detraction. Yeah, right? Like, it's absolutely fine that he didn't have enough time to learn right from wrong, but I also think that he's awful. Okay, so that's clearly day 12. This is the room where it's room 500, right? And he's marked day 12. We've already got that. It's good. And there's the fish motif again. Actually, thinking about it, like it's the same fish as the one on the other calendar. Okay, we've got a TV in here. We're just spying on somebody's bathroom. Cool. No, that's fine. Okay, well, I mean, we're back to spying, right? I mean, the problem isn't... How to put it? I mean, they're both problematic, but also the narrative of the story feels problematic as well, right? Like, there are a lot of problematic elements in the game in terms of whether or not, like... How to put it? Words. I know you're playing the devil's advocate here, but I feel like it's not just one thing is the key aspect, right? Like, I do feel the character is problematic in multiple regards, basically. Those pictures look super creepy. Okay. Hey, Artasoki. Artasoki. We're gonna go with Artasoki. That seems pretty decent. We're playing some Silent Hill Origins. That is true. Currently, I'm a little bit struggling because what I'm looking for here, right? What I'm looking for here right now is I'm looking for a year, right? I found a day and a month, and I think these are related to the anniversary of their marriage between my character's father and my character's mother. But I'm struggling to find a year, and I'm not sure where I would find that. And I've already searched most of what I could examine, right? Like as you can see, there are very few unexplored doors here. There's only really room 500 that's left to explore. So I'm wondering if maybe it's on a note somewhere. Like maybe it's on a note that I hadn't checked out, because that seems possible. Yeah, sorry, I should clarify, right? Until I explicitly ask, right? No like no spoilers or like direct backseeing. However, like indirect stuff, like if you want to give me a little bit of advice about the mechanics, that's okay. If you want to say stuff like, hey, that gun works pretty good versus those, that's absolutely cool, right? But I may choose to completely ignore your advice. I'm thinking that maybe it's going to be on one of these photos somehow. Cause of death, a broken heart. Cause of death, stabbing. Cause of death, snake bite. Yeah, like I wasn't suggesting you would spoil. We're just having a clarification of the discussion. To my absent wife, I've slept alone for the last 2 years. I've become so bitter, so sleazy. I'm looking for a year. That's it. And here's the shotgun photo. This was why I initially thought that our father blew his head off with the shotgun. I feel like we're not really getting much in the way of dates. I mean, do any of these have dates on them? Okay, status report. What's a status report? Miss So-and-so, age 35. Okay. Okay, so we know October is Throw Short People Month. I did not know that October is Throw Short People. Why would we be throwing short people? I feel like throwing short people is rude. Like it just seems rude to me. Right, we'll go back to that calendar. I don't think I could make out a date on it. Right, I think that was why I didn't pursue it. Oh, likewise, if you don't know the answer, by the way, if you don't know the answer, you are completely allowed to just make random guesses. That is also absolutely fine. Okay, so we're looking at this calendar, and I'm not seeing a year on it. But we did have a status report of when she went crazy, and we knew that that was 1961. So we can work backwards from there. So if we know it's 1961 is the date that she gets put in the thing, right? Then that means that we can subsequently... We know it was about 2 years that he's been without his wife. So we know the incident where he went... Okay, so that's status report. So 1961 plus 2, that'd be 1963. And that'd put it at the date that he probably blew his brains out. I'm guessing. Otherwise, we can work backwards from there and find an anniversary. So we're going to try 1963. See if that works. Like, that's my logic. That's what I'm working. I'm working with limited information here. And I'm getting eaten by dogs. We're just leaving those guys. It's fine. I don't really want to punch them to death again. Also, you know, Fistles, we've decided to call them Fistles. Best weapon in the game. Pretty much. Like, the hunting rifle and stuff is great, but most of the time, just punching enemies is the superior way to deal with it. So, let's try 1963. I mean, I could shoot them to death with my Fistles. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people wanting remakes. We're actually playing this on an emulator, PCSX2. In software mode, it actually runs almost perfectly clean, apart from a really fun glitch. In fact, we're going to show that glitch off right now. This is my most favorite glitch in a game, right? If we go to our firearms and... Jesus. Cool. No, that's fine. That's fine. Thanks, Ludlow. But if we go to our firearms and we reload something, right? It'll... Oh, of course it doesn't do it there, right? There we go. Look, we have an assault rifle that looks like a pistol that loads 18 rounds. It's dumb. I like it, though. Okay, let's check 1963. Is that gonna do a thing? Oh, this keeps changing for some reason. This keeps changing from what I set it to. Why does this one keep changing? Oh, every time I look at it, it changes one day. That's creepy. Okay, wait. If I change it to... If I change it to 11... I appreciate the avatars. Okay, if I change it to the emulators... 11, not emulators. I don't know why I said emulators. I guess I just read that. Yeah, I read... Arta, so it's gonna be a little while till I integrate that name, Artasoki. And until I just read that message and it just blanked my mind out. Okay, so we know it increments by 1 per day. So we've now set it to 11. 1 per day. How do we know? How can we get... This feels like something we need to interact with, right? Like, it definitely says 12 there. And now it says 13. But we need it on... We need it on 11. In memory of... someone... No idea who that memory is of. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, maybe the year is wrong. We're gonna take a moment before we start asking the thing to get where the the numbers are. You see, I was initially saying, like, so he got 2 years, right? 2 years from the status report is when he killed himself. So that's when I set the date to. My thought process was, we deal with this. It's 2 years later. Jeez. Thanks, Grizza. Thanks. Just, it's fine. Just punch me in the face. It's fine. You know, like I'm just here to suffer for your enjoyment. That's fundamentally what it's about. Okay, that's all the way at the sketching thing. Success by the teacher. Gillespie put up some strict stuff. Altered police report. Right, that's about Alessa. We don't care about her. Yeah, no, that's true. Sometimes just punching people, right? Makes stuff good. I haven't added a sound for Pet the Skull yet. I still need to do that. I was actually... I got real... Jesus! Look, I'm aware. I know what I'm doing. I just need to... Like, I'm just dealing with stuff, right? It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I am indeed from the UK. I'm from London. I'm from London specifically. Okay, to my absent wife. So hard on you. I haven't slept alone. I've slept alone for the last 2 years. I've become bitter, so sleazy. I'm no father to Travis. Lord. You just, yeah. Chat, okay, chat's thirsty today. I get the feeling that chat's just a bit thirsty today, given the discussion about frickin' Pyramid Head. I think chat's just a little bit thirsty today. Thanks, Signup. No, we're keeping a lot. We're keeping a lot. Okay. Let's start by asking a couple questions, right? Based on my notes right now. Okay, well actually let's ask this question first. Hey Shadow Link. It's fine. We've been playing an hour and we've made 0 progress whatsoever. But okay, asking questions now. This is a question you can answer. Based on what I have here, is it possible to work out the year I need based on this, or do I need to find something still? Is there something that I've just not found that I need to find? Yeah, so I'm asking this chat specifically to chat, so this question specifically to chat, so you can answer. Okay, it's not on the notes, so I need to find something that I haven't found. Or potentially have found and not... Okay, so I'm not going to work it out from the notes. I appreciate that. So, my goal is to find a room, potentially with a year in it, or some way to access that year. Well, I wonder if it might be something we can look into room 500 for. Because I know we can see the calendar in there, so maybe if we transition to the other world, I'm going to take a couple experiments here, see how it goes. Is there just a giant door over there? Like, I mean, I know I've run past it, like, repeatedly, but is there just a door that I haven't investigated here? I mean, clearly it's going to be locked, but yeah, there we go. I mean, the suffering isn't that bad. I think this is just a case of I overlooked something when I was searching through before, right? I think that's the key goal, the key aspect. That is a fair point. I didn't do Silent Hill 3's hard puzzles. I just did normal, because I wanted to see what the game was like based on what they had initially, right? And I will say, I really enjoyed Silent Hill 3. Like, that was a really enjoyable game. A little bit weird at times, but I really enjoyed it. And to me, the katana felt great. In fact, most of the melee weapons felt great. Okay, writing covered in drawings. Hope the management doesn't take a deposit on this room. Got it. Okay. Are you playing that on PC, Ludlow, or what? Yeah, I don't think Silent Hill crashed once for me. So I was rather sorry, Silent Hill 3 crashed once for me. And yeah, PCSX2, it is fairly stable on that, but I can recognize you might not want to play through the entire game. Oh god, the noises, the noises, the noises. Okay, we're gonna try something here. Now, I'm not expecting this to work, right? Okay, to my June bride, love forever, Richard. I hate RetroArch. Really genuinely hate RetroArch. Because that, like, RetroArch is so frustrating to use as a PC user. Because, like, RetroArch by itself is an amazing project, and it's super interesting and super cool, right? But, well, it's really simple, Grizza. Essentially, whenever I try to do something in it, it is a completely disobedient piece of shit and doesn't save any of my settings. RetroArch is not the one where you need to pay for patches. RetroArch is an entirely open source project, and they drop everything for free. Okay, we're just gonna sneak in on these rooms. Lots of dead stuff. Is this thing we can look in? Nope, it's too dark to see anything. And looks like more people with holes in them. Eventually, I managed to work out how to make it save settings, but the fact that it doesn't just automatically perform basic behaviors like that is kind of a pain in the ass. And that's kind of the key aspect. One of the reasons I don't like RetroArch is it is constantly just kind of doing its own thing. Plus, selecting folders in RetroArch is an absolute pain in the ass because there's no way, like, I can't just enter a folder route. Like, I can't be like, oh, I want you to go to this folder, like 10 folders deep, and just do this stuff. I have to be like, okay, find the folder here, find the folder the next one. And if you're setting stuff up and it's not remembering that stuff, and you're trying to get it to realize that there's... Didn't even know there was a desktop mode. I tried to set it up in desktop. That's the problem, though, right? That's the whole problem with RetroArch. I searched for a desktop mode and could not find any way to set it up in a desktop mode. And... like, apparently there was only one UI system for it. I desperately wanted to turn off that UI. I actually like my, like, mouse-driven UI system with, like, folder structures and stuff where everything's absolutely at, like, 2 layers deep at most. But, I didn't have that option. Okay, like, we're an hour in and I've made no progress. So I'm gonna ask a question. Which room is the information I need in? That's the question. Like, not how do I get there, or what do I do? Just which room? Okay, no room. Fuck. Oh, okay, so it's not in a room. Fuck. Okay, and when I say room, I'm like just to be clear, I'm including like the manager's office and reception and so on and stuff like that, right? We're all being clear about that. Fuck. Okay, okay. I'm just, So how do I get what I need? Okay, so maybe it's associated with an item. Maybe there is an item, because I mean I got one of the pieces of information from an item, right? We got the ring and the day. They're both from items and observable things. I have the number. No! How can I have the number? It's not in my notes. It's not in an item. I'm just gonna examine shit. Are you serious? I am so angry right now. God damn. Fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. If you hadn't said that, I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that. Like, in a million years. Like, and the thing is, I should have, because in every game so far, they've always had, like, one... Ow. God damn it. Stop hitting me. It doesn't help me realize things. But, okay, we're gonna go to the thing, the place. Ah, shit, I need to be on the other side. Where is the nearest? Okay, down that side. I know, that's the pain in the ass. Because I was working it out, right? Because I was... Oh, fuck, I just realized... Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I was... Hey, Wamhi Waluigi, good to have you in here. I appreciate you, but, like, also you punched me in the face. It's a thing. Oh, sorry, you pet me. You pet me, it's good. No, you didn't punch me. You punched me in the face, and then you pet me. It's all good. So, I hope you're good, but, Jesus. To further my thought, right? To further my thought, I looked at the status report, and I was like, 61 plus 2... Because the guy was talking about how 2 years ago the death happened, right? But, sorry, 2 years ago the incident happened, right? But the thing is, that's not when Travis was told his parents died. As far as Travis was concerned, his parents died at the incident. That's what he was told, and that's what I should have realized. And the most painful thing is, had I have just put in the year from the note, it would have been fine, and I would have realized what the thing was. So the number actually is in the notes, but you need to reverse engineer it. Like, that was... I overthought it. That was it. Like, I overthought the solution. It's a thing. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get out of the hellhole. We're going to make some progress. I feel like most people butcher Grizza's name most of the time. Like, it's one of the more difficult names, right? I think it doesn't help there's no capitalization in there. So you don't know where to enunciate stuff, right? Okay. Well, now that we spent an hour just running around, let's finally make some actual progress. Yeah. Everyone just calls him Grizza. Like, every time he introduces himself, it's like, hey, I'm here. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Grizza. 100% Grizza. All right, you little shit. I've got you now. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with this rotary calendar. Good. Excellent. With a date set, a secret compartment opens in the calendar. There is an empty circular depression. I mean, I'm feeling an empty circular depression right now. I'm just saying. Okay, so I can't use that. Can I use this? Something dropped down on the keyboard behind me. Room 500 key. Ladies and gentlemen, we have progress. After 1 solid hour, we have some amount of progress. I am so excited. We're finally going to get to see slightly more of this game. Like, just god fucking damn. Like, it was... I can't believe I was just sat there for an hour doing nothing, right? Literally nothing. Like, 1 second. Let's just check. Like, on that save timer. Yeah, the save timer's gone up exactly 1 hour. It's no progress. Okay, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're at an hour of stream time, technically, right? And thinking. So I am going to take my first break of the stream. So we're going to run some trivia. I'm going to stretch my legs, grab some water. You know how it is. If you're new here, all you need to do is punch in some numbers to answer the questions. And you can earn faith. And then you can use that faith for nothing. It's literally pointless at this point in time. But you get to have it, right? Yeah, that is true. Getting randomly stuck is important. Okay, trivia time. Everyone have like, they're currently worth nothing. Soon they might do something. I haven't added that feature yet. But anyway, we're on break, so we'll be back in 3 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, we'll see. Now, I would note, generally, when I answer trivia, I answer it with the singular purpose of messing with people. So Barry Allen is the name of the Flash in a large number of the comics, but looks like it's on the TV series as well. I was wondering if they might have changed it up for, you know, various reasons. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to make our way to room 500. Yeah, but I believe Barry Allen is one of the more popular, well-known Flashes in the comic series. But it is very much an inheritable role. His aura frogginess. I hope the coding goes well, though. I know it can be an absolute pain in the ass. Taking regular breaks is important. There's even more monsters back there. We're just gonna leave them. It's fine. Welcome back, Ludlow. We managed to work out the you stop programming your Unity projects when I start my stream. Why would you do that, Grizza? You should be programming through the stream. Oh, fuck, there's 2 of them now. That's not good. I've always wanted to get better at programming. I'm pretty shit at it. I mean, I can make enough stuff to make, like, my bot obedient and scripted well. Like, I have enough programming logic to be able to script something, right? But I don't have... Oh, you creepy little boy. I have a key. Stay away.
Daddy?
Yeah, I also do some work in Blender. Maya is too expensive. You can just leave, I guess. I love how it's like encourage us to go to the door, but we can just leave. You weren't allowed to use Blender at your university? That seems kind of bullshit. I feel like Maya is only usable by people with, you know, like if you're going into the industry, right? I feel like everyone who wants to learn Maya basically has to pirate it if they want to learn it. Because this is something that's an absolute pain in the ass. I try and do everything I can legitimately, right? And because of that, I try to avoid pirating anything. I try and avoid, like, unless it's past a certain age, right? Like if a software is 25 years old, then I'm not going to worry about it. But if it's like actively being developed, I try not to pirate. I don't want to contribute to piracy broadly, right? But like, I can't pay like $3 grand a year for freaking his heroic progress is just dropping hex codes. I respect it. I respect it. Now, you know you're nerdy when you start being able to read hex codes just like easily, right? Yeah, Photoshop, right? Like, fuck Photoshop. I hate the fact that I, as an occasional user, don't have an option to get Photoshop, right? Like, because I understand, if you're an industry user, right, and you're using Photoshop every day, paying like $2 grand for Photoshop is completely reasonable because you're using that software every day, and the software, the advantages you're getting out of it are great. But the whole thing is, it's based on... So, okay, we're gonna go on a complete aside here, right? I'm gonna bitch a moment, right? The whole premise of how Photoshop works is actually based on a study done. So there was a study that was essentially said the most profitable software licensing methodology, right? The most profitable software licensing methodology is piracy plus a subscription service. Because this means that, yeah, the ranting mode activate, we're having a rant, right? This means that you will actually, like, by encouraging piracy, you will have the pirated users use the pirated software, learn it, become used to it, and then they will have to buy the subscription software to go pro with it, right? Which means you're creating a market dependence on it by not having a free mode to it. By comparison, if you have like a limited version and a full version, you generally find that you have... I appreciate the follow. I am aware I'm just ranting about some shit here, right? But if you have a limited version and a full version, you actually get much less conversion to the full version and less actual purchases, because the full version is seen as a lower value proposition. So it turns out that they are specifically encouraging piracy. Like, Adobe is specifically encouraging piracy, despite the fact that they still sue people for piracy. Like, they're making money from the pirates. They know that they're making money from the pirates, yet they still sue people that pirate their software. And it's insane, the logic involved in that, right? Yeah, so as far as software goes, I actually use Krita for most of my visual stuff. And I use, actually, okay, to be fair, I use Blender for like 99% of my visual stuff, even the stuff that I would normally use Photoshop for, because I'm just more inclined to use Blender. It fits better for my kind of mental space. But if I need to do something that's purely 2D, I'll use Krita because it's open source and it's pretty decent. I try to avoid anything where I need anything more than that. I would like Photoshop. Like, Photoshop is the de facto tool set for a reason. Photoshop as a tool is incredible, right? But it's just, I don't know, it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna make some progress here after that fucking rant. Oh, hey, there's a nice save point here. I will use the fuck out of that. Absolutely. Sorry about that entire rant about like the fucking software industry. Like, it's a thing, right? I mean, you know what? I shouldn't apologize. Like, this is my stream. I'm a dictator. I will just have a fucking rant whenever I want to. I will swear. I will have a rant. No, you don't be sorry for bringing stuff up. I have a very firm, like, no censorship. Ow. Ow. I have a very firm, like, no general censorship of topic discussion. Although I will tell you to ease off a subject if I think it's being abused or whatever. And, like, you know, no bigotry and stuff. But if you're being respectful, you can discuss anything in chat, even if those opinions are not necessarily, like, not necessarily favored, right? There's a couple things I won't permit. Like, you're not allowed to spread misinformation. If something is objectively false, then that's an unacceptable thing. But if you have an opinion that differs from other people, you're welcome to discuss it here, as long as you're respectful about it. Right, that's the key aspect.
Daddy, I won the game. I still got a quarter left.
Yeah, but your dad's dead.
Quarter?
No.
Daddy, wake up. Please, Daddy.
I'm not sleeping, son.
Daddy.
Yeah, he just...
I wasn't sleeping. Why did you stand there for so long? It wasn't right.
The Emperor's a heretic,
Daddy.
God damn.
It wasn't healthy, son.
Daddy, this is insane.
Yeah, it is insane. It also definitely wasn't healthy.
What happened? Your mother and I will see you in heaven, son.
I mean, that's surprisingly wholesome for a... surprisingly wholesome. Like, his father's like, hey, it's okay, we'll see you in heaven. You just need to deal with it. It wasn't healthy. Like, I actually kind of respect that. Ow, fuck. Don't respect that. That was painful. Like, I would prefer to not die. We're gonna take the ampule. And I think we break out the AK, right? And yeah, like, I get called Daddy Long Stroke, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, we're gonna hammer that button. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna wait for the, like, gas attack or whatever it is. Okay. Are we just... okay. There we go. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Look, sometimes the guns be weird, okay? Like, we just have to respect that. Oh my god, Ludlow. Just amazing. Good. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got the truth piece. The truth has been discovered. Silent Hill, baby. Or you're having a mental breakdown.
Do that to himself.
I mean, look, guns can change their identity as they please, and that's okay.
Why are you doing this to me? Come out. Come out. I've got your thing for you.
Yeah, he's got a thing for him.
Happy? You've dug up my parents. What now? When do we get to look inside your sick little mind?
Have a headache. Fall over. Die. Just passing out while stuff... Sirens? Or are you saying you're the little girl? Like, I mean, it's okay if you are, Ludlow. We don't mind. We don't judge here. Some Redeemer ammo. Okay, like... like, we're not gonna judge you. It's fine. You don't have to be anxious about that. Okay, what do we got? We got supplies. How much AR. We've got not too much AR ammunition. We have so much 9mm. Let's equip the service pistol. Let's reload it and then equip it. What happened? Hunting rifle, assault rifle, service pistol is now a hunting rifle, I think. And the hunting rifle is now an AR. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I can heal if I want to, but if your friends don't heal, they ain't no friends of mine. I mean, we're just going to use the first aid kit right away. We got some Redeemer ammo. I'm not too sure that the Redeemer is a high-quality weapon. Doesn't feel that high quality. Yeah, he's having some heart palpitations, though. It's okay. The music is surprisingly nice here. Like, it's not cruel or dissonant. It's just kind of here. Feels almost hopeful, honestly. Where are we? Are we at the school? Kind of messed up school if that's the case. No, I get it. It doesn't need to be your favorite music. But I do think it's... I enjoyed the piano there. It sounded different. Oh, what the fuck is this? I just give me random pieces. I mean, okay. So we take a piece. And then we... What? All right, you know what? First we put them in place, right? Like, that's probably going to be step one. I don't know. There's... Okay, that's got one of each. That needs... Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's like... It's like this? Like, fuck if I know, right? I've not watched any Hellraiser movies, and it's something that I lament. See, I made a joke there. Hope it was a funny joke. Okay, so that's probably there, right? Like, we need to make the pattern in the middle, I think. Ow. God damn, just, like, stop being so abusive. Okay, that's thing. Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna, we're gonna be here a while, okay? Like, we're gonna... Yeah, no, like, this is it. We are, like, the moment I pick that thing up, we can't leave here. Like, This is mandatory to perform right here and now. Okay, so I want something here, right? Like I have to, maybe I need to make the pattern in the thing somehow and put that there. I don't see how that's possible though. Maybe I just need, okay, so there's spiky bits, exo bits, so I want, so maybe, no, not that one. I think that one, like, I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm trying to solve here is the problem, right? Is that, could that potentially be there? No, so that isn't the one there. Could this be the one here? Maybe. Like, I'm literally guessing at what it wants me to solve here, right? Like, I genuinely don't know. I'll put this piece here for some reason. I don't know what I solved there. I don't understand. Oh, and it immediately comes apart anyway. Good. Like, I put it together and it's like, nah, fuck you. You put us in the wrong configuration. Like, I didn't actually solve it. It just got angry at me. That's what happened. It just got angry at me.
You're here? Wait!
Alright, bye, little girl. Ooh, a wrench. We do love a good wrench. Okay, so we got... like, what? I am so confused. Like... If the game's trying to make me feel off balance, I definitely feel off balance. Because we walked through here, and then... we looked at a circle, and we put a fluoros together, and then the girl... like... okay. Okay, so let's trace our stats back mentally. We wake up, right? We wake up. We walk over here and find a fluoros piece, which we decide. No, I don't need to wake up. I'm good. Oh, fuck. Thanks, Grissa. Thank you. Okay, we walked over here. We found a fluoros just randomly on the floor. We picked it up, and then the girl stole it. I'm struggling to understand the narrative flow of this area. Let's put it that way. I am struggling to comprehend the narrative flow. Okay, door that's barricaded there. Should make a kissy animation. I think not, Ludlow. I appreciate trying to keep me awake. Reward points aren't working. In what regard are the reward points not working? Because they're working on mine. I am being spooked. Jeez. God damn. Fuck! Ludlow, stop trying to kill me. Okay, so this door opens. This door is jammed, and then I think this leads us back to the previous doors. Yeah, okay. Does this door open up? Were we just here? I can't tell. Oh, this is driving me insane. I want my map. Give me my map. Okay, we were just here. You're just training my heart. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Hey, Summer Snow. Welcome in. We made some progress after an hour. And then we did a puzzle, and I don't understand the puzzle. And now I'm kind of like not understanding the story. I mean, Twitch has been running into some issues recently, so that maybe that's why you're having issues with the points. Yeah, like I think it's kind of being a bitch recently for some people. I know recently I had to like turn off and on my things before someone could redeem it. And yeah, maybe refreshing the page might help, potentially. I know that's what I do whenever something breaks on Twitch. Oh my god, we're in the hospital. This is the hospital basement. I thought it was the hospital basement. 1 second. Okay, we can't go back through this door. Well, let's just have a nice glance out the window. Yeah? Like, just gonna have a look out the window? No? Okay, never mind. Okay, looks broken. Good. Locks blocked. Good. Doors jammed. I'm gonna save point. So that's actually something I'd love to do at some point, right? Yeah, no, like, Grizza has been absolutely piling in the faith. But something I'd want to do at some point is, I'd love to play a game. You know how you can get crowd control stuff, right? What I'd love to do is I'd love to make I guess a version of that where you can use just either channel points or faith or something like that to do stuff. Because I don't like the idea of crowd control as it stands. Because from what I can tell, it mostly wants money, and I don't want you guys to spend money on that, right? Like, I'm not against you guys spending money on me. I just don't want it to be like the default, you know? Especially for channel interaction. I feel like baseline channel interaction should just be free, because I want to encourage you guys to interact with me. I don't want you to feel like you got to spend money on it, right? Okay, looks like this place is all thing. Okay, so the elevate your message thing, don't do it. Like, just don't. Okay, let me explain the elevate your messages thing, and it's really dumb. We'll get a cutscene. We'll watch the cutscene first, then I'll explain the elevate your messages.
You broke the spell. Now she is free.
Yeah, we want her to be free. She's a good person.
I thought that's what she wanted too. I want out. Can you help me?
You want out? Ha ha! Far too late for that. Even with your misguided help, she can't stop us now.
Damn straight she can't stop us.
Soon. Finally, she will birth God.
All right, she's gonna birth God again.
She comes. Look upon what you have wrought.
All right, what am I looking on? Oh, FMV cutscene! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, are you gonna save me, or... I mean, I did make the flowers for you, right? Oh, this place is getting absolutely wrecked. Do you think, like, Alessa, like, I helped you out, so do you think maybe we could just pop you out of this or something? Maybe? Okay, no? Cool, that's fine. Okay, so, we're just gonna, I don't know if this is the end, it could be the end, I'm not sure. She is always birthing God, it is absolutely a thing that she has to deal with. So I'm gonna explain elevated messages real quickly. So an elevated message is a new Twitch feature that I don't have the option whether to opt in on or not. Like it's just there, right? And what it essentially does is it makes it so that a message appears beneath the stream. Like you spend some money and the message will appear beneath the stream for like 30 seconds or whatever, or however much you pay for. And because I don't have my own stream open, because that would be dumb, I can't see that. Like I can't see you elevate that message. The only people that can realistically see it are other people watching the stream. And also it's $5 for 30 seconds, but $100 for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's $25 if you just get the 30-second one 5 times in a row. So I don't... Basically, the only reason it seems to exist is for people to advertise on your channel for 30 seconds, like as a single slot thing. Like, because I can't see that and I can't really filter it, so I don't really know what the point is. I believe it was originally intended to be like Super Chats, where it'll pop up like at the top of the chat thing, and it'd be like, oh, you can check out the thing and chat and whatever. I think that was the original intention, but that's not what they've done. They put it underneath the stream. I don't know what the point of it is. Like, I don't know what the point of it is. Okay, let's get underway here. I don't have a map for this area, and the place has gone to hell. Yeah, as I said, I don't understand why they've done the elevated chats the way they have. It feels like it's a cross between an advertising thing and not, and it's weird. Like, I don't get it. Oh, we found a map. The child's map. Oh, that's really nice. Frickin'... What's-her-face has been like, hey, go here. Like, you'll be fine. I appreciate that, Alessa. Like, I'm really happy that you seem to value my existence enough to want me to continue to survive. Oh, let's leave that guy alone. That's fine. That's fine. We can just leave. That was a tentacle chasing me there. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're all good. I'm out of energy, so I'm gonna quickly gonna quickly use some energy drinks. Glad I've been saving them. Yeah, it's really bad because if it's meant as a way to interact with the streamer, I don't see those. Like you're paying $5 to message chat. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to do with that as a streamer, you know? That's because I'm not against the idea of, like, super chats or something, where you're trying to get additional attention from the streamer. Like, that makes sense. But it's weird. Also, I think it's only a 70-30 split. Which is a... God damn it, get off me! Get off me! Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Just pounded the shit out of me. Okay, gonna shoot him in the head. But yeah, like, from the perspective of a streamer, I don't understand what I'm meant to do with it, right? Exactly, Grizza. Like, I don't get what I'm meant to do with it. You know? Like the channel points. I think channel points are amazing. I love channel points, right? They're great shit. But the elevated chat stuff, not so much. Bits are fine. Bits are absolutely fine. But yeah, no, elevated chat's not. Okay, 4 shots. That'll make it 5. Is there a reload button, or do I always have to go into the menu to reload? Well, whatever. Okay, we're gonna continue on. I guess north. Is there much else where we can go? Like, I feel like we've got one route to go. You know. I should probably turn the flashlight on. That was a mistake I was making. No, I definitely need to, like, reload manually from time to time. Alright, looks like we're going this way. Don't see any other options. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Hunting rifle equipped. Okay, then we equip fists. Okay, we re-equip the hunting rifle. That's the service pistol. That's the hunting rifle. It gets a little bit weird sometimes. And kill him. Go on. What? What? The fuck happened? Oh, it's the big corpse splotch. Okay. The game went weird. Okay, we're fine. Am I heading the right direction? Okay, it does seem to be in this direction. Luckily, we have a child's map providing us the ultimate guidance. Okay, run over here. Press X, there we go. Like, to be fair, the fact that the menu stuff is bugging out is probably an emulation glitch, right? It's probably not a game glitch, right? That has to be considered. Okay, looks like there's a house on the right that we need to enter. I mean, look, I'm happy that Alessa seems to be directing me somewhere nice rather than to my death. I feel like I'd normally be directed to my death. You know, like, I have to acknowledge I am emulating the game. So sometimes a little bit of the jank is just emulation issues. But apparently Alessa's gonna birth God. But this happens before the other games, so I don't know. Because she doesn't birth God until, I mean, I guess game 1, right? Game 1 is where she gives birth to God. Yeah, it is really creepy. Like, I don't like that, but that is how it works. Polaris device, origin unknown. The device is first mentioned in the poetry of Chang Qian, an advisor to members of the early Han dynasty. In one of his tracks, Chang Qian jokes he trapped a demon inside his 3-sided box. When Chang Qian died in a terrible fire in the imperial palace in 115 BC, the device appears lost. It was later rumored to be in the possession of the Lutheran monk M.G. Lewis, who in 1796 spoke of its ability to control and amplify thought. it was Lewis who linked it not to a demon, but to God himself, claiming that it was a weapon left by the angels as a force of good. Now, something interesting about the word demon is that the specific word demon originally was kind of like Old English and used, well, okay, originally it goes all the way back to like older Middle Eastern faiths, where a demon or a jinn and all of that was just basically a neutral entity, right? Like, it wasn't inherently good or evil. In fact, that's where I believe the word Satan comes from as well, just as an aside. But it was primarily a neutral entity. It was adopted at some point into English, meaning Old English and pagan beliefs, meaning a Lucifer? No, I think Lucifer is also pagan, but that's not what I'm discussing right at the moment. I'm discussing demons and Satan and whatnot. The words themselves actually come from Middle Eastern faiths and also old pagan faiths. And demons, again, weren't inherently evil. They were neutral spirit entities. Essentially, mostly it meant something along the lines of like laborer or spirit that could be commanded. And that's why... but that's why in Linux, processes that work behind the scenes to make stuff happen are actually called daemons, because they're essentially used in that same purpose. But yeah, so if he said, like, if the ancient Chinese person said he trapped a demon in a box, that doesn't necessarily have the same connotations as a modern English speaker would have for the word, right? Oh, great. No, this is fine. This is wonderful. We're just... No, good. Amazing. I appreciate that, Ludlow. Okay, let's just turn off the light. I don't want to see anything spooky, right? So we're just turning off the light. Oh, right. So Lucifer... Oh, fair enough. So, yeah, so Lucifer is obviously also an old pagan god, right? Like, it's not an inherently evil word or anything. It's just that the Christians wanted to basically get the pagans on board, so they started using all their names and mythology as evil stuff. Looks like I'd be able to open that, but I guess not. Oh, look, a save point. This is nice and useful. This is definitely not like something horrible or demonic or evil. Eventually, Eternal Darkness is on the list. We have a huge list, though. Oh, this is the altar. I remember this altar. I believe you can get a weapon here in one of the other games. Is there a map? Oh, we don't have a map for this area. I enjoy you've got this like almost polite piano music. Oh, got FMV. We'll watch the FMV.
She's really worked you over, hasn't she? I'm surprised to see you. We had assumed you'd just leave.
I would have loved to have just left.
Time to put her pawn to sleep. Good night.
Oh, and he instantly drops his gun. Why would you not just be leveling your gun at them and blowing some brains out? I mean, I guess if this is a prequel, we know that... If this is a prequel, we know that certain things can't happen, right?
This now.
Don't worry, Dahlia. With him out of the way, she has no conduit for her power.
Mama.
Travis is always taking a nap, that is true.
Oh, it's hot. Leave it be. It is a cage for a demon. Contained, his power will focus yours. Release him, and we will all burn in the fires of hell.
What is going on here? Wow, that looks awful. Like, for all the monsters we fought in Silent Hill, that looks boring. Well, whatever, let's shoot him. Cool. Oh, great. Unavoidable damage. Thanks, game. Thanks. That's what I love. I love it when a game's just like, we're gonna damage you. Like, we don't really give a shit. Exactly. Okay, gonna get a quick reload here. Oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. This is exactly... You know, for Hellfire, it doesn't do that much damage. Okay, we are now fully out of that ammunition. Okay, he has a laser beam. Cool. He has a laser beam. You know what? We've got some ammunition for this. Let's use it. Something about bang for your buck. You know, I'm not that worried about this guy. Which is kind of concerning. Okay, we've got lightly flamed. All good. We'll reload real quick. Yep. I guess we're just gonna get hit by that. Okay, dodge the laser. Exactly, my trucker hat protects me. Open the menu, please. Thank. Let's equip the assault rifle. It still makes me laugh when that happens. Okay, let's use an ampule. I feel like we've got enough guns and ammo to not really be that worried. Okay, there we go. That's going to do some damage, right? Okay, we've got some good old-fashioned Hellfire. There we go. That's it. Killed God, no problem. I don't know, that was a really disappointing fight. That enemy looks crap. It just looks like a classic demon, right? Like a classic Christian demon. It's fine, we put the demon in the box, it's all good. Okay, now we get to find out if we get the good ending or the bad ending, maybe? I don't know. Because we got that brief fade to black, which made me think that they were switching between cutscenes, and that makes me think that they were deciding whether or not to play the good ending or the bad ending cutscene. What? What? I'm sorry, could I, like, maybe, like, Holy shit, that's so fucking creepy and squick. Ew. Ew. Why has he got a smile on his face? It's like, oh, I gave that child a kid. Let's go.
I don't believe it. Harry.
Yeah, cool.
It's a
No.
baby.
Good.
It's a girl. Go on. Hold her.
Cheryl. We'll call her Cheryl.
Half the soul is lost. The seed lies dormant.
The other half is not lost. We'll use a summoning spell. Hearing her pain, it is sure to come.
It will take time.
We can wait.
We can wait, apparently. Good. No, fine. I guess that's just surmising that this happened before the rest of the game. Okay, okay. Let's... While this is rolling on, let's take a moment to consider what we just played. So, the combat in this game, a little bit hit and miss. Kind of interesting what they tried to do, but as you probably noticed by my inventory at the end of the game, we had two weapons in this game, and they were our fists and our guns. Everything else was irrelevant. All of the extra weapons, pretty much pointless to pick up. They could have been completely removed from the game, and I don't think I would have noticed, honestly. Second, I gotta say, like, the first half of the game, like, in fact, I'd say the first, like, the first 70-80% of the game, I was actually really invested in. Like, up until we dealt with our father, that part of the game, I think, was actually a decent Silent Hill game. Like, it felt like we were kind of moving through and resolving our characters' issues in the way that Silent Hill resolves them, which is killing giant, horrific, disgusting monsters. There was actually an element of positivity to some of them, which I thought was really unique for a Silent Hill game. Because his father was like, hey, that's not healthy. It's okay. We're going to see you in heaven. You know, basically a statement of like, hey, don't be afraid. It's okay. This is what happened. You know, I mean, obviously there was a creepy, horrific boss monster, and this is all framed in Silent Hill, so everything's disgusting and creepy. But it was remarkably positive. And then it feels like right after that, they were like, oh shit, this is a prequel. We need to, like, do something with that. And then they just kind of run off and be like, okay, well, some enemies, the girl helps you, there's a boss, put the demon back in the box. Right? And so, Alessa's, like, the plot line of Alessa is uninteresting and unresolved to me. It is not an interesting plotline in this game. The plotline of Travis, I think, is actually kind of interesting. That there's questions resolvable there, there's narrative flow there. And I think that actually harkens back a lot to Silent Hill 2, right? I think Silent Hill 2 did this better, obviously. But I like the fact that in Silent Hill 2, you ask the questions about the character, you move forward through the game with the context of the character. And I like that aspect about this. But the ending was just bad. Like, I just kind of sat there going, like, I don't really get, like, not in the Silent Hill way of, like, oh, I don't understand what's happening, but in the genuine, like, I have no idea what they're trying to narratively push forwards here. Like, not in a, oh, this is making them uncomfortable because it's the unknown, but a, this has no relevance. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I think I'm on board with you. I would have been really happy I would have been really happy if they had just told the Travis Grady story, right? Like, if the Alessa stuff, if that stuff was, like, not there, if it was just the Travis Grady story, I think that would have been a satisfying, complete story for me. But I feel that they didn't do that, right? They did it significantly differently. I'm sorry. Let's just take a look at that summary. I think this exemplifies why I had an issue with the game's combat. Enemies killed using melee weapons, 2. Enemies killed using firearms, 23. Enemies killed using fists, 60. I killed 60 enemies with my fists. I killed 3 times as many enemies with my fists as I did the firearms, and 30 times more enemies with my fists than I did with the melee weapons. So, I guess that's a thing. What else? What other stats have we got? Percent of enemies killed with a melee weapon, 2%. 70% killed with, like, fists. Savior accolade achieved, collector accolade achieved, brawler, explorer. I don't know what the savior accolade is. A special save file will retain your accolades and allow you to start again from the beginning of the game, making use of all your unlocked items and outfits. We'll create a special save file. I have the eye feature. I mean, you know, it's a thing. I think that this game has a lot of decent stuff. I don't think it is a wholly bad game. I just think that it is a flawed game, you know? I think there are enough flaws in this game that I wouldn't call it a great game. It's okay, right? Like, I enjoyed the uniqueness, I feel, of 4. Like, I enjoyed the unique exploration of 4, because I think 4's exploration of the space being bound to that room is a genuinely, like, psychologically terrifying concept. Like, that feeling of intense isolation, I think that's cool. Silent Hill Origins just feels like they tried to make another Silent Hill game and were like, oh shit, we need to weave it into this narrative. I would have been absolutely fine if it was just Travis Grady. I think that would have been the best story. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished Silent Hill Origins.